No, I haven't. She should be here.
She's never where she's supposed to be.
Has anyone checked the gardens? I've checked all the usual places.
Has anyone checked the chapel? Maria, where is that Maria?
To an end, I know a star has come out to tell me it's time to go. But deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook as it trips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Now, let us consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there can be no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Berta. And there's Christina. Oh, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Ave.
Reverend Mother, I've brought Maria.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the novices and the mistress of the postulants do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Well, I love her dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to Mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel.
Her penitence is real.
She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
Of liberty gibbet,
A will-o'-the-wisp, a clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say?
How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
unpredictable as weather. She's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling.
She's a demon.
She's a lamb.
She'll now pester any pest, drive a honey from his nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish out of whirl.
She is gentle, she is wild.
She's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headache.
She's an angel.
She's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A primitive a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay?
And listen to all you say.
How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
Reverend Mother, may
Now,
I
my
just...
children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Ave. Come here, my child. Sit down, Maria. I want to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night after coming back so late. And after you had been so kind in giving me permission to leave.
It wasn't about your being late, Maria.
Well, I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margareta heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
But Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down that mountain, climb a tree, and look out into your garden. Oh, I'd hear the sisters at work and hear them singing on their way to Vespers. Oh, many times I went back up that mountain singing all the way. which brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it is only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
And that's the hardest rule of them all. Sister Margaret is always reminding me, but too late after I've already started singing.
And the day that you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice,
Oh, but Mother, it's that kind of song.
and when I came to the window, you saw me and you stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
Well, it's been on my mind, too. Maria, I wish you hadn't stopped. You know, I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodle, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Oh, Reverend Mother, we are both singing at the top of our voices.
You are right. Well, it is that kind of a song.
Oh, and singing it always makes me feel better. Reverend Mother, where did you learn that song?
Well, I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, well, you weren't quite prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray and I try.
Tell me, Maria, what is the most important lesson that you have learned here,
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
Maria, the dress that you wore when you came to us, is that still in the robing room?
Why, no, Mother, I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the Abbey, all of our worldly clothes are... Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Oh, please, Reverend Mother, please.
For a while only, Maria.
Oh, don't send me away. This is what I want. This is my life.
Maria, but are you ready for it? Perhaps if we send you out into the world again for a time, you'll return to us knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect it.
But I do know what you expect, and I'll do it, I promise.
Maria,
If it is to be the will of God, where am I to go?
well, there is a captain with 7 children. You like children, and you're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. Oh, he's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor for heroism in the Adriatic.
Captain in the Navy, he'll be very strict.
Maria, you're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
What will this day be like, I wonder? What will my future be, I wonder? It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. I've always longed for adventure. Oh,
Yes, sir?
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks again, putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh.
She's coming from Naumburg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
Oh, well, we hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir, it was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. A Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Oh, do you know how many, sir?
Just two. Oh, Herr Detweiler
Ah, Herr Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
The telephone call for me. Who was it from?
Oh, it's the post office. There's a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That gives me, 5 hours to be nervous.
Oh, with that scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams.
You know what people are saying nowadays? If Germany did take over Austria, at least we'd have some efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being captain of a ship again.
I hate being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune.
Ahem. I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein...
Maria Ranier.
now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, would you mind stepping over here? Before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
Oh, I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, all of our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made my own dress, but I wasn't given enough time. I do make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, Fräulein, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they've progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn the signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigitta. Marta.
The littlest one is Gretel. Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listened.
Oh, pardon me, Reverend Captain. But I won't be needing to use a whistle. What I mean is I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate, and they've been taught to come only when they hear their whistles. And when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
Pardon me, sir, but I couldn't possibly answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
And this is my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir.
That's the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. The new governess, Fräulein Maria. Please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shall now leave you with the children. You are in command.
Excuse me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Yes, well, thank you, Captain, but I forgot to return your whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Well, now that there's just us, would you mind telling me your names again and how old you are? Now you're?
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
Yes, well, thank you for telling me. We'll just be friends then.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 15. I'm a boy.
A boy? Why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you were, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 9, and I think your dress is the ugliest one I've ever seen.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11, almost.
That's a wonderful age to be. 11, almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I must admit something to you. I've never been a governess before. I don't even know where to begin.
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
Lisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
Oh, that's my guitar.
What did you bring this for?
Oh, for when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everyone sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
Ah. Yes, well, at least now I know where to begin. I'll teach you how to sing. Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I'll make it easier. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh, oh.
Do.
A deer, a female deer.
Re.
A drop of golden sun.
Mi.
A name I call myself.
Far.
A long, long way to run. So
A needle pulling thread.
la,
A note to follow. So.
tea,
A drink with jam and bread.
that will bring us back to
Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself.
re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different songs.
How?
Oh, let me show you. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you try it. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Very good. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. Wonderful. Now let's put it all together. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
Oh, so we put in words. One word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
You said one word for every note.
Yes, Brigitte, I did.
Well, when you sing anything, you're using up 3 notes on one word.
Yes, well, sometimes we do that. Now, everyone.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, a deer, a female deer, re, a drop of golden sun, mi, a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so tea and drink of jam and bread.
That will bring us back to know.
Do, re, mi, so, ti, do, do, ti, so, mi,
Re, do,
mi, so,
re,
fa, fa, ti, ti,
do,
mi, so,
re,
fa, fa, ti, ti,
When
mi,
you
so,
know the notes
mi,
to
so,
sing,
do,
you can sing most
anything. Do, a deer, a female deer, re, a drop of golden sun, mi, a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run.
So a needle pulling thread,
A needle pulling
a
thread,
note to follow, so
a note to follow, so
tea, a drink with jam and bread.
jam and bread.
That will bring us back to do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re.
Good night, Rolf.
Liesel,
Yes?
you don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
Oh, Rolf, you're wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this date, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a message for Colonel Schneider. He's here with the Gauleiter, but no one's supposed to know he's here. Don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to, well, let's hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Lisa?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby. It's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful. Baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17. Fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and roues and cads will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone bolder and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
May tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I'll believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18.
Fräulein Maria? Fräulein Maria, that's Frau Schmidt.
Oh, I'm getting ready for bed.
The captain is going to Vienna tomorrow. I have some material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Oh, even before I've made it, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. Do you think the captain would mind if I asked him for more material?
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children, for play clothes.
The Von Trapp children don't play. Well, the captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to roll in the grass, climb trees. Think of all rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Well, there will be some new curtains for the window in the alcove. They will be hung tomorrow.
Oh, but these are just fine.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
Ah, but he must miss them terribly, too.
Well, ever since his wife died, they remind him very much of her. Oh, you can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music?
He used to love music. There used to be wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and he would play the guitar or the violin. But since she died, he shut all of that out of his life.
Oh, so that's why he's the way he is. Mm-hmm. But not have music. That's wrong. For him and for the children.
Well, it will all work out. Captain may marry again before the summer's over.
Oh, and that would change everything. They'd have a new mother.
Ah, yes. Well, it's going to rain. You better check your window. Good night, Maria.
Good night. Dear God, I know now that you have sent me here on a mission to help these children to love their new mother and to prepare them to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless Captain. God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Brigitta, Louisa, Marta, and Gretel. And oh, what's the other boy's name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless Reverend Mother and Sister Margareta and all the nuns at Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I'm her friend and help her to tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Grant me patience so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, the Son, Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window open, You're not going to tell Father, are you?
Did you climb that trellis to get up here?
That's how we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking by yourself? You know, if we watched that dress out tonight, no one would notice a thing tomorrow, and all of this would be just between you and me. Here, take this. Take your dress off back there, and we'll put it in to soak in the bathtub.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Is that you, Gretel? Are you afraid? Oh, well, come here. You're not afraid of thunderstorms, are you? Oh, you just stay right here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
Oh, no? Look. Come on, everyone up on the bed. Now all we'll have to do is wait for the boys.
Oh, we won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys weren't frightened, were you?
Oh, no, we just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Oh, is this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
Kurt, that's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder simply answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Well, perhaps if we sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear it.
Sing?
When I'm afraid or scared, I try and think of nice things.
What kind of things?
Like green meadows, daffodils.
Skies full of stars.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. What are yours?
Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels.
Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles.
Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things.
When the dogs bark, when the bee stings,
When I'm feeling sad,
I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Franz, did you tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. But Herr Detweiler's still on the telephone, sir.
Frau Schrader.
No sign of the children, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Gabe, those mountains. They're magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Oh, look at that green stretch of woods over there. When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him. When I do, he's exciting.
Exciting. I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains, except that you keep moving. How can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Gabe, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Kulzburg Festival, but you like it here?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
Oh, it is. And I'm president.
You, president of a corporation?
Well, after all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning?
He's just finishing up.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Kolzberg Festival? The finest choral group in all Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in Europe, and the best soprano in the entire world.
Max, that is something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got up to now is a basso, who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. Oh, that's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm.
On Georg's telephone.
Well, yes. How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Oh, of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max.
Oh, I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Oh, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey, Naumburg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
Beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I must visit the towns around here and listen to the choirs and quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes, yes. You know, it was in a town about this size, Watsman, in 1930 when I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. They won the festival, became very famous, and toured all over the world.
Yes. And whatever became of them?
Oh, by the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you give a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, this isn't a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't met me yet.
Please forgive me. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. Well, he hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
Oh, it's very simple. It's money.
Money.
Yes. You're rich. He's rich. Won't happen.
Max, you have a wonderful sense of humor.
What do you want?
I was waiting. Heil,
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I'm Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram, now get out!
Georg. He's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be Heiled.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
Oh, you couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, there's a telephone call for you. It's from...
I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
Here I come! Go ahead. Oh, look out, I'm in attention!
Oh, you can't touch me! Oh, Captain, you're home!
Straight line. Get cleaned up, get into your uniforms, and report back here. At once!
Into the house.
Fräulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The ones that used to hang in my room.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes, they become quite popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there goes Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But, Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you've got to hear it from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof.
Don't tell me about my son!
Brigitte could tell you about him. Brigitte could tell you a lot of things if you get to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt, he's shy, he's sensitive, he's easily hurt, and you brush him aside just like you do all of them. I haven't finished yet! Louisa just wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. And Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone's got to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Love them, Captain, love all of them!
Stop it! You will pack your bags and return to the Abbey at once.
I'm sorry I said those things in the way that I said them.
After you've gone, there'll be...
Hills are alive with the sound of music. With songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing for
The
French.
hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart will sing every song it hears. Every song it hears. My heart wants to be like the birds that rise from the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a child that flies from the chest on a breeze.
I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll
Why haven't you told me how enchanting your children are?
Children, I'd like to have you show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Yes, show me the gardens. I want to see everything, and with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but I'm sure I won't get them straight for a very long time.
My name's Marta.
She is not. I'm Marta.
You're right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want so very much to. After I
Oh, no. I want you to stay.
if I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home. I'd forgotten how beautiful it can be. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I came back to congratulate you.
Oh, thank you.
The captain was really moved.
Oh, yes, he seemed pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children.
Oh, you're staying on.
Only until September.
September.
I'll be returning to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
That's right. You must do that for all the guests. Come along, children. The party started.
Fresh Mint, will you fix my bow? We've never had a party in our house before.
Oh, yes. There used to be lots of parties here.
Friedrich and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs.
I remember the music.
One time, your father hired a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats.
Well, come along and mind your manners.
Remember all the beautiful ladies? And everybody dancing.
There was one lady, do you remember? The most beautiful of all. I think she was here all the time.
Can we dance while the guests are dancing?
Yes, of course. Remember what Fräulein Maria taught us?
You have German blood, haven't you?
I am not a German. I'm an Austrian.
There will be Anschluss. I warn you and everyone like you. And that includes our charming host.
It's much more pleasant out in the garden, everyone. Oh, Baron Elberfeld. It's good to have you and the Baroness here again.
Frau Schrader is charming, Georg.
I hope she isn't ill.
Just a headache. I'm on my way in to check on her now. We'll find you out in the garden.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Excuse me, sir. Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she will join you in a few minutes.
Thank you. You might see whether she would like a glass of brandy.
Kurt, where are you taking me?
I want to see the dancers.
Oh, well, wait up.
Maria, will you dance with me?
Oh, Kurt, I haven't danced the Landler since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember. Show me.
Oh, no, Kurt, I can't.
Come, you said right hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. But first the boy and girl must meet, and then they go for a little stroll. Oh, yes.
Is this right?
Perfect, Kurt. You're a natural. Now my favorite part. Cruise, hop, skip, cruise, hop, skip, under the bridge.
That's all wrong. Let me show you.
Captain.
Well, Kurt, that's how it's done.
Your face is all red.
I guess I'm just not used to dancing.
Oh, hello.
Good evening, Frau Schrader.
I hope you're feeling better, Frau Schrader.
Yes, thank you, Frieda.
Uncle Max! We're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Max.
Elsa, without a doubt, you're the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Georg, did you think you could give a gala without me?
Dear, now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Liesel, run and tell Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places, and I'd like to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places?
We need another woman.
Who? Liesel?
She's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
Oh, you can't be serious.
But of course.
Well, she's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
Oh, I don't mind, but you can't ask your guests to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell him why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we can use you tonight.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour. Oh, Brigitte, have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Oh, Herr Detweiler, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to go to the party. She was faking.
Brigitte, you know you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I just heard her say to Father that she'd been dodging these people.
Well, that doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
We like her all right. But why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh no, Fräulein, he could never marry her.
Why not?
Because he's in love with you.
Brigitte, now that's just the kind of thing...
You must know that.
No, Brigitte, no.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds...
No, Brigitte, no.
And just now, when you were dancing, you were in love with him.
That was the last dance, Gretel. Now off to bed. Fräulein Maria, you're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You're going to have dinner down here with us.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
It's all been arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. And Maria, wear the dress you wore the other night when we were all singing together. It was lovely, soft and white.
No, not yet. The children want to say goodnight. Georg, I want the children to say goodnight the way that they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Please, Georg. The way they did for me, it was so sweet.
No, Elsa, not in front of the strangers.
Please, Georg.
Presto, changing.
Max, you are just in time. Everyone, we have a surprise for you. Children.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping up to say cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretful they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, au revoir, Auf Wiedersehen. I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne.
No.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye.
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie.
Well, are we going to have dinner or not, Georg? Right this way, ladies and gentlemen. Elsa, they're extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for something like this, and I find it right here.
Oh, wait a minute, Max.
Oh, 7 singing children in one family.
Max.
Oh,
Georg didn't want the children to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
then you have influence.
Oh, Max,
This is for Austria. And it won't do me any harm either.
Sister Sophia, please show our postulant, our new postulant, down to her room. Bless you, my child. Ave.
Mother, Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
Well, I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her.
Come, Maria.
Oh, Maria, this must have been a trying experience for you.
Oh, it was, Reverend Mother.
Well, has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave the walls of this abbey again.
Maria, why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was leaving, without even saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I don't know how I felt. But I knew I had to get out of there, and I knew that here I would be safe, that here I would be away from it all.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. Now, what is it that you can't face?
I can face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Well, Brigitte said that I was, that her father was in love with me. And then there he was standing in front of me, and I could scarcely breathe. I knew then that I couldn't stay.
But you do like him, Maria.
Oh, yes.
And did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. And that's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand, and to have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother, but I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me that you remembered your father and mother before they died. Well, do you remember? Were they happy?
Yes, Mother, they were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And you, my child, have a great capacity to love also. But what you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
But I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
My daughter, if you love this man, it does not mean that you love God any less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, please, Reverend Mother, don't send me back there.
Maria.
Oh, please, let me
Maria.
stay.
These walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream.
enough, children. Oh. Let's sing seriously now. Liesl, no, come on. Now, Liesl, you give us the key.
Do, mi, so, do.
Nice. Very nice. Except it's no good. Let's try that again.
Do, mi, so, do.
Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
'Cause I got a sore finger.
Oh. Mwah. There, now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The other night at the party, you sang so beautifully, with such spirit. Now, once more.
Do, mi, so, do.
Oh, the darlings, they wanted to sing for me. But they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
Oh, but I've had experience with choirs and quartets.
Max, please. Now, children, what would you like to sing? A deer, a female deer.
Fräulein Maria always
We are
started with...
not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need, a walk. Georg, is anyone using the car?
Now, children, what would you like to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
Louisa? Did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put any toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess I've ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frau Schrader.
Yes, it was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Well, I think it's time for your afternoon walk.
Whenever Fräulein Maria felt bad, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes. Why don't we try it?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes,
Silver white winters that Children, I've missed you so much. But I need to find your father right away.
I'll find him.
I'll go with you.
Oh, Gretel, how's your sore finger?
You remember.
Liesl, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right.
Many telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesl, you can't use boarding school as a way to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to tell you all.
We have things to tell you, too.
Oh, you must have a great deal to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to be married.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
He just told us himself.
We found him.
Liesl.
Louisa, Brigitte, boys, Maria will be in the nursery.
You come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever.
It was very wrong of me. Please forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me that. And besides, the
Reason no longer exists.
Then you've come back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for a new governess.
No, you've been missed by the children. I've missed... Well, everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong.
But I...
You should go up to the children now. Maria? A new dress?
We have a new postulant.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Gabe, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know. That makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Detweiler, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Oh, I wonder who could be calling me from Berlin.
They said you'd know who it was, sir.
Thank you, Franz. What were we talking about, Georg?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promises, I'd like to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
You agree too?
Georg, the way I look at it, there was a man who was dying. They were giving him his last rites, and they said, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they do invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Oh, do you realize what would happen to you, to your property?
To your children.
To everyone that you care about. To Elsa. To me.
Well, what will you do if they come?
Well, what anyone in their right mind would do. Just sit back and wait for the whole thing to blow over.
And you think it will?
Well, one thing's for certain. Nothing you can do is going to change anything.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, but non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? Crazy planet full of crazy people, somersaulting all around the sky, and every time it turns another somersault, another day goes by. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, no, you can't stop it even if you try. So I'm not going to worry, no, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting at a cockeyed angle, we make a cockeyed circle round the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to roll around the sun. You're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's you.
That's I,
And I,
And me, that all-absorbing character.
that fascinating creature.
that super special feature.
So every star and every word in planet, and every constellation in the sky, revolve around the center of the universe. All of the things On one thing alone we agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't save yourself by giving up. And you don't outwit a lion by putting your head...
Herr Detweiler, your call from Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth.
I'll call them back, Franz.
You might as well talk to them now, Mac.
Go, go, go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain! Oh, I beg your pardon.
Fräulein Maria. Georg, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Oh, thank you. Captain, the children want me to ask you if they can have a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
Oh, they'll be very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness? Frau Schrader, Captain, the children tell me you're going to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid the children were wrong. I've got to finish my packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
Oh, I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me that you and Frau Schrader were going to be married.
Found we just couldn't go the same way. That door's shut.
Ha, Sister Margareta always says that when God shuts a door...
I know. He opens a window. Maria, what was it that made you run away to the Abbey? What was it that made you come back?
Mother Abbess, she said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. Then one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now, and I realize this is something that's not just happened. It's something I've known deep inside of me for many weeks, and you knew it too.
Yes.
What was it that told you?
Brigitte. She said that night when we were dancing.
That wasn't just an ordinary dance, was it?
Oh, I hadn't danced like that since I was a little girl. It's quite different after you've all grown up.
When you were a little girl, did a little boy ever kiss you? It's quite different once you've grown up.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Maria, your whole life will be different now. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
But all I could wish for is right here. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in that wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. 'Cause here you are, standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, never ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
nothing comes from nothing, never ever could.
So somewhere in my youth
or childhood,
I must have done something
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Oh, why don't we ask the children? Reverend Mother, have I your permission to look at myself? I brought a mirror. It's in my suitcase.
Sister Berta?
Sister Margaretta.
Oh, I don't think she's had time to put in the linings.
Sister Berta, the mirror.
Reverend Mother.
Don't be vain, my daughter. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful, my dear.
Children! Marta, Gretel, Friedrich, Liesel. Look, the Koltzberg Festival, 1938. Von Trapp Family Singers. All your names are listed. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Now, Liesel, it's very important the day after tomorrow that you make sure all the children are ready by 11 o'clock. That's when the bus...
Here, Detweiler. Can you help me, please? The Gauleiter's here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag. I tried to explain it to him, but he just won't
Keep
listen.
quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows when a man's on his honeymoon?
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss, and this is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with the big black spider on it?
You permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Culture and Education.
That was in the old regime.
Oh, in the old regime I was Third Secretary. Now I'm First Secretary.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp would never. What I mean to say is I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
No, you will take your orders from us now. And so will Captain Von Trapp. Heil.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
Oh, he doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now remember, the day after tomorrow, 11 o'clock, we must have all the children ready on the bus.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
Oh, he'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Oh, Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, be ready at 11 o'clock.
Fräulein Liesel, see what I have here?
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they'll have so much to tell us. Let's not be in a hurry to tell them anything yet.
Hello, children.
Father! We missed you so much. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Father, we miss you.
Maria was so beautiful at the wedding.
Hello, Max.
Hello, Georg, we didn't expect you back for another week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's so much I want to know.
Oh, children, we missed you so very much.
What did you miss most?
Oh, we missed all that noise you make in the morning.
That noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We miss climbing upstairs and saying goodnight to you.
Oh, we missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. We're going to sing at the Koltzberg Festival Friday night.
We see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
Oh, Georg, I was just waiting to talk to you about this.
You can't talk your way out of this one, Max.
Presents!
That was mine!
Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. Why, I was fortunate to get them in at all. Why, they'll be the talk of the festival. 7 singing children in one family.
Not my family.
Oh, the committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Oh, really, Max? What did they
Oh,
say?
you never heard such praise.
Oh, did you hear that, Georg?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
Well, if it makes people happy.
Oh, but people come from all over the world for the festival.
It's out of the question.
It's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
The Anschluss happened peacefully. Can't we at least be grateful for that?
Grateful? To these swine?
Oh, he must at least pretend to work with these people, Maria. I admire the way he feels, but you must talk to him. You must convince him to compromise.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
All right, then. I'll talk to him. If these children don't sing at the festival, why, it'll be a reflection on all of Austria, and it won't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love Father.
Oh, I do, Liesel, very much.
How can you be sure?
Oh, I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love.
A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start, somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart.
When that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same.
Somehow you know you'll jump up and go. My father, he calls your name. Gone are the old ideas of life. The old ideas grow dim. Lo and behold, you're someone's wife, and you belong to him. You may think this kind of adventure never may come to you, but darling, 16 going on 17, wait a year or two.
There's a telegram for the captain.
Oh, Rolf, I'd like you to meet my mother, my new mother.
Rolf, it's so nice to finally meet you.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
Oh, I can give it to him for you if you'd like.
I have my orders to make sure the captain gets it.
Silly, they're married.
I have my orders. Franz, would you make sure this telegram is delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp?
Heil.
Hi.
Rolf?
Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Naumburg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Oh, Rolf, don't talk like
And if
that.
he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. Cry all you want, but just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember, too.
Don't cry, Liesel, don't cry.
How could he say things like that about Father?
Well, perhaps he wasn't threatening Father. Perhaps he was trying to warn him.
Liesel?
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I would have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children are safe. But it also means, please, Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave tonight, now.
Not without my family. And we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Send them around back.
Yes, sir.
They didn't give us any time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring them out. We must be careful.
What's happening? Stormtroopers! Maria, this is what I was afraid of.
Max, stay with Georg. I need to find the children. Liesel, quickly, help me find the children.
This way, Admiral. We can talk out here. Oh, Admiral von Schreiber. May I present Herr Detweiler. Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We're here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I know. I've just received it. I've been away. I've only been home for a half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Oh, congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I am here. Having not received an answer to our telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
Well, that's very flattering, Admiral, but I've had no time to consider
And
the
I'm
offer.
here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of the honor, sir, but I've had
And
no
your orders are to report immediately to the naval base in Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Why, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral von Schreiber, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp?
Madam.
What I meant, sir, is that this Friday we will be singing in the Kultsburg Festival. See here, our names in the program.
Oh, it's all been arranged by the Ministry of Culture and Education.
Friday night? This is Wednesday. It is only a matter of 2 days. It might be possible. You could report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral!
Is there a phone I could use?
Oh, right this way, Admiral. Now, if there's any question, perhaps adding the way to my name and title could help smooth things over
It
for
lists
you.
here, Captain, only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm the head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain Von Trapp, you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't list here what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It's your privilege to come to the concert and hear us, Herr Zeller.
I should like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing in the concert. Sing!
Liesel, can you give us a do? Do, a deer, a female deer.
Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Me, a name I call myself.
A long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread.
A needle pulling thread.
A note to follow soon.
A note to follow soon.
Tea, a drink with jam and bread.
A drink with jam and bread.
Jam and bread.
Jam and bread. Tea with jam and bread. Jam and bread. Jam and bread. Tea with jam. Jam and bread. Jam and bread. Tea with jam. Jam and bread.
With jam. With jam.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, mi,
With jam and bread.
With jam and bread.
La, 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 la.
La, la, la.
Tea with jam. With jam and bread. With jam and
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And now, it's my honor to introduce last year's winners of the festival. Here they are again, the Nunberg Children's Choir.
Oh,
gentlemen, now, as a special honor for you all, Captain Von Trapp has agreed to sing a very special song for our country of Austria. Captain Von Trapp?
Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning.
Small and light, clean and bright,
You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Our festival has come to its conclusion, although we don't know yet quite what that conclusion is going to be. Our judges are very busy putting their heads together to arrive at a decision. And while we're waiting, I think there should be an encore. It's come to my attention that this may be the last time the Von Trapps will have to sing together as a family for a very long, long time. I've been informed that Captain Von Trapp will leave immediately after the festival for his new command in the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort Captain Von Trapp immediately from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, the family Von Trapp again.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo.
Regretfully they get lost, but firmly they don't care lost to say goodbye to you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. We hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. We flit, we float, we fleetingly we fly.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
The sun has gone to bed and so must I.
Goodbye.
I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. I will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Zegerbund of Herwegen. Our second award goes to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of St. Agatha's Church of Murbach. And our first prize, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the family von Trapp. The family von Trapp. Play something.
They've only 5 more rooms to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I counted 8 stormtroopers and their officer.
Oh, Sister Margareta, we didn't know we'd put the Abbey in this kind of danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the Abbey.
Look there!
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Shh, yes, darling.
We must be very, very quiet. We'll let you know when they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling, we have a long drive ahead of us.
Liesel, let's try and stay close to each other.
Lieutenant! There's nobody out here, sir.
All right then, come along.
Shh, thank God.
They've gone.
We're sorry we've brought this on you, Reverend Mother.
Reverend Mother, we can't thank you enough.
Once it's safe, we'll start. We hid our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
And I've been listening to the wireless. All the roads are blocked and the border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know these mountains as well as I know this garden, and so do you.
Yes.
Just over those mountains, and we're in Switzerland.
The children.
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You shall have help, for you shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing.